Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Game-Based Learning in the World Language Classroom. The why, what, and how. We've talked about why I use game-based learning. We've talked about what it is. And now we're talking about how. I'm giving you actual games. I'm Madame Sensei. I teach Spanish, French, and Japanese to high schoolers out here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. All of these games are posted on studio-nemo.com. Many of them are also in the shared Google Drive of the Duolingo Educators Network, where I play tested many of them. And if you just want to talk to me about them, but you're not in either of those places, you can reach me at the Minecraft Education Ambassadors, the Minecraft Teachers Lounge, or just comment right here. So we're on chapter 9 of my book, and I'm going to show you how to play Apples to Apples. And Apples to Apples is amazing because you can teach adjectives, predicate adjectives, sentence structures, match adjectives to nouns for your Romance languages. You're going to inflect your adjectives for Japanese, Korean. You're going to get so much culture accidentally embedded into this game. It's so wonderful. In our previous episode, we talked about how to play Guess Who. All right, so Apples to Apples, I'm actually going to cut this into 2 different episodes so that I keep it short for you, because I know we teachers don't have much time, so try to keep my videos under 10 minutes long. Today I'm just going to tell you how to set up Apples to Apples, okay? Your groups are 3 to 8 players, okay? Could be students. Throw yourself in the game. Please throw yourself in the game. The students love it, okay? Now, if you have a group of 3, it's a little too small. So the rules for the group of 3 is that the 2 players who are putting cards in are going to put 2 cards in at a time, just to make it a little more interesting. So 10 towards 5 or 6 players, that's like perfect. All right, so there's going to be 2 documents. I teach Spanish and French and Japanese, so that's what I have. You're welcome to look at my cards for ideas. If you teach German or Italian or Latin or whatever, by all means, look at the cards for ideas, change words on them if you want, but you'll probably be wanting to add your own culture in, okay? You're going to print the green document on green cardstock and the red document on red cardstock and use cardstock, okay? Now, I'm a poor teacher. I don't have a color printer. I got to use the workroom, okay? It's black and white. So that's why if you do it on red and on green, that's the only thing that matters. For the most part, I tried to use pictures that would, mostly like clip art, free clip art, and Duolingo gives me a lot of good pictures and stuff. So I try to use that because I know that will print well in black and white. But sometimes I put a famous person in, and so I was trying to find a picture that I knew was going to look okay in black and white. This took me forever to figure out, but if you have the students cut out the cards, it's much easier for you. Okay, so just plop the sets down on the desks and have it say, hey guys, make it neat because you're going to be playing with these, and have your first class of the day cut out the cards, and then, it's going to take an extra 5 minutes, but it's really worth it, I think. All right, so you got to warn the students that they're going to be speaking entirely in the target language. And again, just like I said in the last episode, give them sentence frames, give them cheat sheet crutches to hold in their hands, project sentence frames on the board. That's what I project every game for Japanese. These are all the sentence frames. Here's their get out of jail free card. What is this in English? What is this? Get out of jail free card. How do you say this in English? What does this mean? Okay, how do you say this in French? What does this mean? So that they can call me over and ask when they don't understand. And this is great because there's a lot that they're not going to understand the first time they play, first 5 times they play, because I threw a lot of culture in there. So they're going to want to call me over. Okay, so, but again, I'm going to keep saying this over and over. The students are not cheating. The high flyers are going to self-select. They're going to say, I don't need to look up. I'm busy. I'm invested in the game. They're not even going to think about looking up at the board. They're going to take the paper you give them and they're going to shove it in their backpacks. The students who are just on the cusp of being confident just need a piece of paper in their hand to be confident. They may glance down on it, but they're probably not reading it. They're probably just glancing down out of nervousness, okay? The students who need the support are going to have the support in their hot little hands. And then at the end of the year, when you're getting evaluated, you say, hey, I'm great at differentiation because this is the scaffolding I'm putting in the class. And the students know where to look for scaffolding. Okay, so you've given it all the power to the students. It's not cheating. Trust me on this, because the students are going to be using these sentences in an organic way. They're not just parroting what's up here. They're putting the sentences together in unique ways. And so trust me, it's not cheating. This is what you want your students doing. The other thing I do sometimes, actually many times, I'll write in Espanol on the board, or en français, or for Japanese, I'll write the kanji Nihongo. And then if I hear English, I'll run up to the board and I'll erase a letter, or for Japanese, I'll erase a stroke. And then I'm like, guys, if you lose all your letters, then there's going to be extra homework, okay, or an extra assignment or something they don't want to do, a worksheet, something boring. And so I love it when I can get them to police each other. Actually, I haven't had to do this that much lately. But yeah, when the students are policing each other, that's great. You're not the bad guy. All right, so that's the basic things I need you to know about this. And I have a lot to say about apples to apples, so I'm going to cut this into 2 separate episodes. All right, so I hope to see you there.